Hello, my name is Chloe. I'm an artist. I've been uploading videos where I'm talking about each of my paintings individually while I am putting them up on my wall. So, time for the next one. Ah, this one is called Saturn Return. So let's go into a bit of detail. If you don't know what Saturn Return is, let me just explain what Saturn Return is. Every person goes through a Saturn Return because Saturn orbits in about 30 years. So when you sort of reach your 30s, something significant will happen in your life that absolutely changes who you are. You will go from your previous life in your 20s, all of your feelings of being lost, all of your feelings of not knowing what your life is, to something significant hitting you so hard that you are forced to reevaluate and to change and to grow. For me, that Saturn return had everything to do with a previous relationship that I had been in since I was 14 years old, and I significantly had to leave that relationship. I'm somebody who values openness and honesty more than anything else. I think it's important to be vulnerable, to allow people their own vulnerabilities. So here's my honesty. This painting is one that I found. I'd found a canvas in my parents' home. I'd already penciled out the design onto. This is based on a Mayan pattern. My mum comes from Belize. I have Mayan ancestry. This detail has everything to do with that ancestry. I'd found the canvas. I must have had the canvas when I was around 14, 15 years old, and must have just kept it in the back of my cupboard, forgot about it. One time I went to visit my parents, it was there, and I thought to myself, hey, you know what? I'm going to take it with me and I'm finally going to paint it. That was leading up to my 30th birthday. So I began this painting while I was still with my ex-partner. The reason why that becomes relevant is because the relationship was incredibly volatile. And one of the most important things that this process taught me is that art doesn't come from suffering. I think one of the ways that some artists are brought up is to feel that the best artwork comes from our suffering, from our sadness, from our fear, from our misery. And there are ways in which art does support that expression. One of the best ways that we can process through our bad feelings is to create art. I think that's one of the ways in which humans naturally are creative.